So in the fall of 2002, Juneau becomes host to a national celebrity. Not Sarah Palin. A black wolf moves into the Mendenhall Valley. Now, I think this wolf is going to keep going because he doesn't have a pack. He's going to go over the mountains to find his own pack. But no, he sticks around. And after the lake freezes over, he's seen out on the lake standing out like a black peppercorn bouncing across a white tablecloth. People that are cross-country skiing out on the lake with their dogs report that sometimes this wolf will come out of the woods and approach their dogs, hackles up stiff-legged, and the wolf and the dogs will do that whole sniffing and circling thing, and then the wolf will lower himself on his front legs, bound up into the air and play with the dogs. The wolf and dogs will play together. Well, word gets around. More people take up cross-country skiing out on the lake with their dogs, hoping for an encounter with this 120-pound wild black wolf. People take his picture, and the pictures wind up on the front page of the Juneau Empire, and then on the papers in the lower 48. And the wolf gets a name, Romeo. Romeo. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? I'd have called him Voldemort. Now, the wolf is a predator. Every once in a while, the wolf will run out of the woods, grab a little dog, run back into the woods, and the dog is never seen again. Sometimes it will scoop up a little dog. Halfway back to the woods, it'll spit the little dog out like it didn't taste good. The friends of Romeo have an explanation. Well, you see, Romeo was not the alpha wolf in his pack. He was the bachelor uncle wolf. And the role of the bachelor uncle wolf is to play with the pups and watch over them, and they'll carry him around in their jaws, and that's all Romeo is doing. He's doing the bachelor wolf thing. Yeah, maybe. One day I get a call from a young woman. Pete, you've got to do something about that wolf. I was walking my daughter to the bus stop before daylight the other day, and there was that wolf sitting 20 feet away from us watching us walk by. I don't trust that wolf. You're responsible for public safety in the Mendenhall Glacier Recreation Area. Pete, you've got to do something. Okay. Shortly thereafter, the wolf bursts out of the brush on the south side of Mendenhall Lake, makes off with the little brown dog, and the little brown dog is never seen again. Pete, you've got to do something. Okay. Well, I need help. I checked the Forest Service manual. I checked the Forest Service handbook. I checked the Tongass Land Management Plan standards and guidelines, but there's no entry under wolf, black, friendly. Now, one of the things that I have learned over the years that when faced with a dilemma, an unsolvable problem, a minor government bureaucrat like myself has two options. You can call a meeting, or you can issue a press release. Both give the illusion that you're making progress on solving a problem. So I cobble together a press release. I throw in all kinds of irrelevant detail, and that's not enough. So I add the advisories for hiking in bear country. I just global replace bear with wolf. And then at the end, the folks in Washington, D.C. say we have to end every one of our press releases with the following statement: the U.S. Department of Agriculture is an equal opportunity employer. Now, the folks in Washington have also said that we need to get every one of our press releases approved at a higher level before issuing them. But they're not facing a deadline with the Juneau Empire. So I email my press release directly to the Juneau Empire and the radio stations. there, I have done something. Now, the next morning, I have a meeting with our public affairs staff officer, Dennis Neal, up at the Mendenhall Glacier Visitor Center. I walk in, Dennis sees me. Hey, Pete, he said, wow, what a great press release. I can't believe it. That was really wonderful. I know sarcasm when I see it. Oh, Dennis, I'm sorry. I know I should have got it approved first, but I had this deadline, and I know it wasn't very good. Wasn't very good? He said, that might be the most creative thing I have ever seen come out of a Forest Service office. That might be the most creative press release ever in the 100-year history of the U.S. Forest Service. I don't understand. Oh man, he said a press release from Romeo, that was brilliant. A press release from Romeo? Do you have a copy of this? Yeah, right here on the fax machine. So I read it. News from the forest. For more information, contact Romeo. Wolf takes small dog on Mendenhall Lake, Juneau, Alaska. Yes, it's true. I grabbed a small brown dog on the south side of Mendenhall Lake and ran off into the woods with him. I didn't want to, but it startled me. I'm sorry, but I'm a wolf. I'm unpredictable. So I ate him. You may not have seen me around for the last couple of weeks, which may have led to complacency on the part of you people walking your dogs. But my picture's on the front page of the newspaper a lot. My press agent sees to that. You've forgotten about me already? People using the Mendenhall Glacier Recreation Area need to remember the following. This is a forest. Wild things live here. It's my right. Remember, be alert. I can be active day and night. I'm everywhere. I'm always watching you. Make noise while hiking. Try not to startle me. I'm serious. Don't startle me. It ticks me off. Never approach me. I'm wild. Get it? I'm wild. I will eat you and your little dog too. Yeah. I am an equal opportunity predator. Oh no, Dennis, this didn't get out to the public, did it? Oh, my career is ruined. No, it was just here on the fax machine. I tracked down the person responsible for turning my dry little press release into a parody. It's an attorney that I know from downtown. She's given me good legal advice over the years. I take her to lunch. I tell her in no uncertain terms, I may not name names, but someday, somehow, somewhere, I'm going to use your press release. Thank you. Now the wolf disappears a while later. And the Friends of Romeo put up a plaque on one of the trails out by the Mendenhall Glacier. The spirit of Juneau's friendly black wolf lives on in this wild place. Now some people revered this wolf, some people just loved it, and other people hated it. From my standpoint, I thought that it was something that only 10 miles from downtown Juneau, a person could go out in the evening and hear a wild wolf howl. That can't be said about any other state capital in the country.